Yeah. Okay. Last part of the show. This is the part we are going to talk about my favorite football game in the world. This
Hmm.
is the football game where in some East Coast city, the best is Philadelphia, but Philadelphia, Boston, Baltimore, Landover, Maryland, New York, or New Jersey. This game is played, and it's West Point versus the Naval Academy, otherwise known as Army Navy, and they've been playing this game for forever. And this year is the 250th anniversary of the birth of our country, which also was the birth of the first Continental Army and Navy. Um, just pretty cool history going into this, as as every single kid on that field is going to serve in either the Army or the Navy. Um, and this is a football game that is really cool for my family. My dad and my uncle played it at Navy. This is gonna be my fifth straight Army Navy game. It's an absolute holiday. Um, before we talk about the game, you guys have all been to this game. What has it been like as an experience as a college football fan, and then also kind of getting immersed into the Army Navy culture?
Dude, it's awesome. I'm someone that comes from a background of I haven't experienced as many big time college football games. I grew up in Philly, so we don't really have a huge program. I've been to a million Temple games, but I've never been to the biggest stages, and I've never been to a Penn State game. I've never been to an SEC game. I just haven't experienced college football to the level that some of you guys have. And going to this game, I know it's not exactly the same. It's a neutral field game with service academies, and it's not quite like going to Sanford Stadium for a night game, but you can just feel it's different because you can feel the like how much the players on each team wants to win, like how much you can feel how much the game means to them. And it's cool because it's not like they're playing for like a championship, or it's not like they're in the college football playoff. It's just a football game between Army and Navy, and like you can feel it in the atmosphere just how important it is. And you don't have to have any stakes outside of that. You can
And,
just play
and the
this football game, and
alumni.
it's gonna mean everything for the current players, and it's gonna mean everything for the alumni. And it's just so cool to be there. And then there's so much pageantry too. Like you get the flyover, you get the national anthem, you get the paratroopers coming in, and it's for me it's the pinnacle because I haven't experienced anything better than it in a college football sense. And even as hopefully later in my life I move on and do get to see some pretty cool stuff and experience some cool college football atmospheres, I think it's going to be hard to top this game and the experience you have and everything surrounding the game as well. It's just awesome, and I'm so excited for this year.
Yeah, I had so much fun last year. Obviously, never been. It was a huge bucket list for me. I mean, the game itself was amazing, other than the stadium. But I mean, the tailgate was fun,
Horrific
and
stadium.
I
FedEx
love going to
Field's
games
sad.
where there's like a big rivalry, but there's camaraderie amongst the fans. Like I just it shows just the love of the game versus the hatred of the other team, which what I really liked at that. It's an unbelievable experience that everyone needs to try to go to at least once. Just so like you just said, Duska, the pageantry, it felt like surreal. It was so cool.
Yeah, bucket list item. I'm saddened that I'm not going to make it this year, but I went in 2022 when Navy sadly lost in, I believe, double overtime or overtime, which was just an awesome game. And then last year in Landover, Maryland, another awesome game, and that one the Naval Academy sneakily got Army after they just won the American. Yeah, I mean the pageantry, the festivities, the tradition, it's everything that makes you love college football. I think the public and people that cover college football and want to talk about it when media with media should be required to go to this game to see what like college football is like really about and not about the insight. This is what college football is about, and it's just an awesome experience.
Yeah, like what you guys are talking about, like it means so much for the alumni. This is a game where my dad and all like my dad might not see like his friends from San Diego. Like maybe he sees them once a year, maybe not in a year. But like this is like their gathering place where like they can see all their buddies. Like it's amazing. The Army people are awesome. Like you meet at these tailgates, like it's a Navy and an Army tailgate a lot of the times where everybody's together. like sharing the moment, and like the game matters, and like when the game is being played, obviously you're rooting for your team and like there's hatred in that. But at the end of the day, like they're all serving under the same umbrella, and like they're all at the end of the day, they're all on the same team. Like they're on the United States of America. Like that's the team they're on, and like it's pretty damn cool. Like that's the case. Um, like the tailgate we go to, it's called the Travis Manion tailgate. And for those of you guys that don't know about the story about Travis Manion, he was old. He played Navy lacrosse and football. My dad coached him at I think the prep school back in football back in back I think probably 2000. Um, but Travis Manion, there's a book written about him called Brothers Forever, and in that book, it's about the two Navy guys who end up like going their separate ways. One's in the Marines, one's in the SEALs. And Travis Manion ends up dying. He dies in combat in like a super heroic way. The book is amazing. It's one of my favorite reads. Both the dads read the books of their two. They wrote the books of the two like dead sons, and it's really cool. But anyway, Travis Manion, him and his little brothers, he played with. So the three Manion brothers were on the 2003 Navy lacrosse team that lost to Syracuse in the national championship. Just like a cool tailgate. It's called the Travis Manion Foundation tailgate, and like that's one of my favorite parts of the weekend
So
as
much
well.
swag there.
Yeah, I mean, you get a bunch of free stuff, free alcohol. Everybody's pretty buzzed up, and it pretty much like 80% of people there at the tailgate served in the United States, like Navy or Army, and like you're just like, oh, like thank you for your service. You could say thank you for your service 40,000 times at that game. So really excited for it.
I'm
So
so juiced up right
we
now.
don't have as much numbers, but this is our fourth year in a row. The Elon guys kind of getting together and doing Army Navy, and it's kind of been like our thing. So I actually haven't seen Luke since May, since we dapped up and we left Elon. So haven't seen any of my friends from college since like May. So it's gonna be super fun to like be back in Annapolis. Which, and if you guys have never been to Annapolis, like the city is fabulous. I used to live there. My brother was born there. Like, dude, what do you guys say about Annapolis?
I would live there if I could.
It's
It's that
great.
good. It's that good.
It's like a small town European vibe with like,
It does
yeah,
give Europe.
it
Yeah.
literally feels like you're in Europe.
If
Like,
anyone's ever been to Charlottesville, it's very similar to that. That's kind of a
yeah,
deep pool, but
yeah.
it's just like
Charlotte's
it's like an old American city that's like not as big as your huge metro areas, but you can tell there's so much history there.
like Williamsburg, like kind of like how there's brick everywhere.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these are in like Virginia, Maryland area,
Mhm.
like the older, yeah, like the older cities. So, and then if you know, I mean, the Naval Academy is beautiful. I've been to both Army's campus, West Point's campus, and the Navy's campus, and like Army's campus is cool, but being on the Chesapeake is just unbelievable. So we'll
This is
probably
also a pro. We have a little Navy bias on this pod, I'd say. So
definitely, but I've been to both,
yeah,
and I really think I thought Army's campus was so incredible, but I just think Navy's the being on the water. It was a little and like there's no town in Army. It's just West Point, right? So there's like you get off the town and it's just like a subway and like whatever. Like Navy is in Annapolis, Maryland, which like is a pretty cool plus.
great
Just
town.
about just about this game. Dude, obviously our Navy's better this year. I think Army's 6-5. We are 9-2. So if we could get this one and then the bowl game, that'd be another 11-win season. But we're just hoping for a double-digit win season. As a Navy fan, like, that's all you can ask for. And like I said, like I don't really care that we're not in the playoff or that we didn't make the AAC championship game. Like I just root for Navy football, and this game's like huge, no matter what. So I think the difference in this game is we have a better defensive line. We have a better defense in general, but uh, nope, not in general. We have a better defensive front seven in general. Luke Pierce, number 35 at edge, and then Griffin Willis at number 95 in the interior, two of our best players on defense. I like Jackson, our nickel, Jackson Campbell, number 14 as well, making big plays today. I mean, not today, this weekend. Then Army quarterback has completed 35 passes all year. So they literally don't throw the football. Like for instance, like Navy, Horvath, I think has like over 100 completions. Um, let me check that. Let me stats and info that real quick. We didn't have stats and info on their game. Uh, yeah, no, he's got 131 attempts, 81 completions. So he's got, you know, 2.5 times many completions as Helms, the Army quarterback. So not going to be a lot of throwing of the football, but if it is, it's obviously Heidenreich and Chapman getting loose on those, like where the eye candy plays, they sneak them out. So yeah, dude, excited to watch Tessa and the Third Reich and Chapman and Horvath kind of go at it, and yeah, PC, maybe we call it the Fourth Reich, so it's not as
The third
it's Eli
gets me every
Heidenreich.
time.
Come on. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Noah Short is their most explosive player. He leads their team number 15 on Army in rushing and in receiving. So that's really all I got on this game, guys. I'm just excited to watch in person. And I have been to also like I have been to some big games. Like I've been to South Carolina twice, like amazing, like amazing. Like they're my SEC team. Obviously, Sam went there, so he was a great host. Been to some ACC championship games. I went to Penn State game this year where they lost to Northwestern, but yeah, this game is something else. Something else. But do you guys got anything else about this game or anything college football related before we get out of here?
No, have
Can't
fun this
wait.
weekend, guys. Enjoy.
We
Go
will.
Navy.
We will go Navy.
Gonna miss the fellas there.
Yeah, dude. Definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
there will be a year where we get a live pod from Army
Yes,
Navy, no
dude.
doubt.
There will be
We'll
a
probably be
year.
on Barstool set. We'll use their stuff.
We'll sneak on before the game and film a quick pod.
Oh, dude. Whenever Sam, yeah. Whenever Arch Law School, the demands are less. And whenever Sam is like a higher up manager at Oracle, running people, saying, fellas, we're gonna go virtual this week. When he gets to make that call, we will have the
Do we
pod.
know where it's at next year?
Philly.
Philly next
No,
year. I
MetLife
thought.
next year,
Oh, dude, that one
and then
sucks.
Philly's
Oh,
27.
that's fine. I would just go stay with my friend. I would 100% go to that. I would go.
No,
I have a
I
really
mean, we'll go. I'm just MetLife's fine.
The Philly one in 2027 will be biblical.
Oh,
Also, next year will be biblical too.
Dude, the 2027 Philly. Dude, the city that does Army Navy the best is Philly. The entire city goes Army Navy mode. Like there's banners everywhere. There's Army Navy everywhere. They play Tsunami 8 times in the stadium. The
Best
links,
metric for whether an Army Navy game is good is how many times they play Tsunami.
they literally this like MetLife bounces because everybody's jumping up and down synchronized. Like I mean not MetLife, not MetLife. The link. Sorry, the link I should have never. That's literally my bad. The link. Like I'm sorry. But Lincoln Financial gets up for the tailgates are great. My favorite city is Philly.